love and light, y'all. What's going on? It's your girl Crystal Dior, the Raw Special Guru, coming through. So I am in my van, and the light button wasn't as hard as I thought, but I definitely had put the lights on. I was like, why my lights isn't working? Why my lights isn't working? Or whatever. So I put the main light on to make it manual when the door is open to make it easier for myself. But because I know I have some events coming up, and if I do go to this one event in New Jersey, I will stay over, even though I will have some of my items in my van. I'm like, all right, in my mind, how I'm going to mentally like make this work for me, so I can still have a little bit of space. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I want to get this stuff together. So like, even though I do have like the window panels, I need this to be like blocked out. So I'm gonna work on like putting some tape around that part, like the part that is not blocked out. And I discovered a way to easily keep my curtains up. So these binder clips are very inefficient. So with the binder clips, let me show y'all. So I put the binder clips here, and right here. And what I do with this is I'm able to slide it into the space that is right there, right? And I also bought these little sticky things. I was gonna return them, but I'm kind of happy I did buy them because I'm gonna use them for the front. So you can see I have the binder clips here, and I don't know why it's spitting out. I got the air on too, so y'all probably hear that, but it seemed like it's spitting out hot air right now. So you see how easy like the binder clips went into this, and I had my privacy, and these wasn't really coming down, so I just put that up there for like when I come in the van, I don't have to really worry about taking this down. But this is more so like for me to be in my van and have privacy. So I could put another binder clip here and just to block that out fully. So if you're like just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Like you really can't see. And I got rid of the sink. So I got rid of the sink. And I brought in, I got this little holiday bin from Joann's before they closed. So this is like a storage. I don't got really much in here, but I think I'm gonna just put some food in there. So I have some food and goodies right there. I might put another screw in here so this could just stand sturdy. But the good thing about this bin is that I could sit my gallon of water here. And if I wanted to, I'm about to show y'all real quick. Hold on. If I wanted to, I could put like a little bowl right here. This is the manual water dispenser, and I have the holes in here as well. I hook the hose up to the bottom part. Just turn on like that. Voila, a little sink. So I have one of these, and then I just got a manual one as well that I'll just literally pump the water as well. If like, for example, if the battery of this dies. But I'll keep this in my bin that's close to my bed or whatever. So you see how we got the privacy right? But unfortunately, like with the windows, you still got some work to do. My measurements wasn't the best. I thought I did good, but it's not that I didn't do good. So I can fit right, but it's just this corner right here. And I want it to be blacked out. So that's my goal today. Yo, I'm so silly. I had my air running, but the AC wasn't on. So silly. Anyway, so I have some more of this foil stuff. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to just like trim the upper part of my window with the foil. And then I'm going to duct tape the other part. Because ultimately, I just want it to be like, you don't know somebody in here proof type of energy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to organize in the van as well. So under my van, I have some goodies. Then I have my essentials. So I have my essentials. I got the bucket and a quote-unquote toilet. And I got some goodies and some essential oils and all that stuff. My kitchenware stuff. So I was like, I want to make this more proper. So I'm going to make it more proper. Alright, so I'm going to work on the windows, y'all. By the way, while I'm doing my work, I'm watching My Big Fat Greek Wedding. This movie is hilarious, okay? Anyway, let's work on these windows. Peace. So I'm in the van. I'm tired. So I did the windows. So that's the back. And those are held up by the binder clips. Now I still got the Velcro up there because I'll use the Velcro right now. Like if I'm just, you know, at home and I don't really want nobody in my car. And so I did put some duct tape around the perimeter. And right here I added some more of the, whatever it's called, the foil paper. The foil window blocker. I just cut a piece and added that in front of my window shade. And then I put some over here too. My back windows. So for the most part, my back area is cool, right? But the trouble that I'm running into is the front. So with the front, I can only put the binder clips like right here at the ends, right? But this still swoops down. So I'm gonna have to use the Velcro still. But I don't know, because I did buy some of these little hooks that you can basically like run like one of those through, but I don't want it to be any dips and gaps in it, right? I just want it to be straight. So my issue is how can I keep the front straight? So what I usually do is I'll put that on the Velcro that's in the front, and then I also have a window, I have a curtain. What is that curtain called? The sunblocker curtain, I'll say that. So I have a sunblocker curtain, and I just basically safety pin that to the front. So even though I put up that one that I got in the front as far as the glittery one, I still put that on the Velcro. But in the past, that Velcro used to like basically fall down, and I don't want nobody in my van while I'm sleeping. So I also put up the curtain, the sunblocker curtain, and I just hook up some safety pins to that and just have that in the front and then have this in the back. And in the back I also do have the window blocker, but because it's with cardboard, it started bending. So I might have to invest in that plastic, like just open it and take that out, invest in the plastic, reshape it, and put it in like that. Um, and it do have the sticky things on it. So I was going to put the structures on the back one as well, and just have that on the window, and then put this up too, so it could be like, you know, a two thing or whatever. Um, and on these windows, I don't want to put no tape because sometimes I do roll these windows down if need be. But I do have an additional blocker that I just basically stretched out to make that, so you can't really see inside of here. Like, not really, unless you like really, really looking hard. And I gotta find the other one because I'm gonna put it on that window. So I'm just trying to proof my van, you know. I did clean up under my bed, and I need to put some emergency clothes in there. So I always want to have like an emergency clothes bag or bin, because I have a jacket in here in case like I go somewhere and it's like raining or it get cold. So I always have a jacket in here. But I want to have like extra underwear, extra socks. I want to have like an outfit, like just the outfit to throw on, a all season outfit. So some shorts, some jogger shorts, some a t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, some sweatpants, some jeans, you know, and a pair of shoes, sneakers, slides, whatever. So sneakers and Crocs, because I've been buying a lot of Crocs. So throw some Crocs in there and throw some sneakers up in here, and then that'll be my emergency clothes. So you just never know. I'm just the type that like to prepare for the you just never know type of energy. So yeah. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to enjoy the rest of this movie. I hope y'all have a good day. Happy new month, new energy, new you.